All right, I think we're live. I think we're good. This is going to be a quick live stream because I'm redoing my bedroom, but we're going to be talking about the NFL playoffs because it's starting today. Oh, man. Dude, I'm hyped. Okay, I think we're live. I think we're good. I just want to make sure. Just want to double check we're live. I don't want to be talking by myself and then be like, dude, you're talking by yourself, because that would be weird. So I just want to double check. Okay, yes, we are live. Okay, let's go through everything really quick because, I mean, yeah, like I don't want to take up too much of your time. And I know you're probably watching like 20 different things. If you want to catch us later while I'm not live, great. But yeah, the people will probably be here soon. I'm like getting to bed, I'm getting whatever, so I'm getting a lot of things. Anyways, let's go straight into it. We have my playoff predictions. We're gonna be doing the wild card round. So we'll go through the ones definitively that I think are gonna be just like, yeah. So like today, I'm trying to remember what the matchup looks like for today. Today, I believe it is it Rams, Panthers, and then Packers, Bears, I believe. And then tomorrow it's Bills, Jaguars, Eagles, Niners, and no, why do I keep forgetting? All right, wait. Let me double check. Hold up. Oh, malfunctioning. Give me a minute. I just want to do it in order of when the games are happening. Okay, so today is Rams, Panthers, and then Packers, Bears. Tomorrow is Bills, Jaguars, Niners, Eagles, and then Chargers, Patriots, and then it's Texans, Steelers. Okay. Yes. All right. I got it. We're good. We're just a little scuffed today. It's fine. All right. First game, Rams, Panthers. I would love if this was close. I don't think it's going to be. I think the Rams beat them handily. I think it's just an easy win for them. They're just too talented, and I'm pretty sure Devontae Adams is going to be back. And the Panthers they lost going into the playoffs against the Bucs. So, like, I just cannot see them being able to beat the Rams going in the playoffs versus Stafford. It's just not happening. Packers, Bears. This is the one where I'm like, I think the safe bet is the Bears. I could see the Packers winning just because of it's a division rival and they played 3 times, but also Chicago's home, so I don't know if they're gonna win. And then we'll go over here. We'll go Bills, Jaguars. Again, I think this is gonna be a close one, but again, I'm not gonna doubt Josh Allen in the playoffs. He always wins first round, and then it's like kind of up for debate. But now he doesn't have to verse Lamar or Mahomes, so he might be okay. And then game after that is Chargers, Patriots. That game, it's going to be a fun one. It really is going to be a fun one. I do think the Patriots win that. I think my problem with the Patriots is that they have not versed that much adversity in the regular season, so I think they're going to struggle in the playoffs, but they'll win first round against the Chargers. Just because the Chargers are great, but they're not insanely good. Like, yes, we lost to them, so we might not make it to the Super Bowl this year. Oh, Kevin Patullo sucks. But yeah. And then, Steelers should not have made it in the first place. We'll be going over my hot takes today. I had a comment on the Steelers. Yeah, I didn't think they were gonna do well, but apparently they're gonna do well. Niners, Eagles. If Kevin Patullo isn't a jit today, or not today, tomorrow, then we win. I'm scared, though. I will tell you I am scared. But I think we win. Going into Chicago, I don't feel great, honestly. I could easily see us losing, but I'm biased, so I'm gonna have the Eagles winning. We'll go over here. Broncos, Bills, again, like, this is my favorite thing about the playoffs is that I have no clue. There's not like a definitively good team. They're all kind of like in there. So I'm going to give the experience Bills to win that just because I think Bo Nix is good, but I don't think he's to the best of his ability yet, honestly. So I think Josh Allen and his experience, and yes, the Broncos defense is crazy good, but also it's Josh Allen. So I could see them definitely winning. And then Patriots, Texans. Remember when I said the Patriots we're gonna they haven't faced adversity in the playoffs yet. Yeah, I don't think it matters here. I think they win just because I don't think the Texans' offense is good enough. Seahawks Rams, this is gonna be a fun one. Just because Sean, my friend Sean's a Seahawks fan, picking the Rams. Also Stafford, again the experience. I don't think Darnold's going to be able to win against them in the playoffs. Yes, he did in the regular season, but I don't really care. And then, honestly, we have the Rams number, so we're going to be taking it over the Rams. And then I think just because it's Josh Allen in the playoffs, he wins. We get the Super Bowl of all Super Bowls, Eagles versus Bills, the best fans in the world. Incredible. Philly wins it. I could also see the Bills winning it, but I'm going to give it to Philly just because. Anyways, let's go. Oh my gosh, why do I keep doing that? Sorry, guys. Let's go through everything again. Yeah, but let's go through the teams I'm rooting for. Honestly, first, again, I'm rooting for the Eagles. Love the Eagles. Then I'd be this is if the team I'm rooting for loses, I'll be going to the next team. Eagles, and then Bills. If the Bills are still in it, I love Josh Allen. I love this team. I think their fans are so much fun. And yeah, so we're going to be taking the Bills if the Eagles lose. And then if the Bills lose, we're going to the Patriots. I love Drake May. He's so much fun. This team's so much fun. They have Milton Williams. Love if he would win another Super Bowl. That would be great. And then if the Patriots lose, I think this is a fun one. We're going to be rooting for the Bears. Just because we had that alliance early in the season and then they beat us and it was like, oh, sucker. But I would love to see the Bears win it, and Caleb Williams and Rome Odunze and shout out DeAndre Swift. Loved you when you were here, but I mean we have Saquon now. But anyways, the Bears are again a lot of fun. But then if the Bears lose, he already got a Super Bowl, but I wouldn't mind him getting 2, and Puka getting 1, and Devontae Adams getting 1. I give me the Rams if the Bears lose. And then if the Rams lose, this is weird. I love their defense, and honestly, I really like Bo Nix. So give me the Broncos if the Rams lose. And then this is strictly off of vibes. I love Bryce Young. He is such a just genuine, just sweet person, and I love that in a quarterback. So give me the Panthers. If somehow the Panthers can make it to the Super Bowl, that'd be great. It's not gonna happen. Chargers. I love Herbert. I think he's fun. That's about it. I like Ladd, Keenan Allen, but the rest of the team is okay. Amari Hampton. That'd be cool if he won his rookie year. Texans. Defense, a lot of fun. Offense, not great. I love Stroud. Stroud's really fun. Don't really care. Jags, like Trevor Lawrence. Don't love Trevor Lawrence. So, yeah. But, I mean, the team can be electric at points. I just don't know if they're going to be electric throughout the whole playoffs. Then the Steelers and Packers, I just don't really have anything about these teams I like. I just got kind of beef with the Packers, honestly. And then, I just don't want to watch an Aaron Rodgers Super Bowl. I just don't. 49ers, I hate the 49ers. I would love to beat them this weekend. They're obnoxious. They're annoying. And, yeah. And the fans complain so much. Oh, well, Brock Purdy got hurt in your Super Bowl in the 2022. Don't get hurt. Don't get hit by Hassan Reddick. Don't freaking leave Hassan Reddick wide open to go sack your quarterback. That's your own fault. And your other quarterback got hurt, and then you had Christian McCaffrey throwing passes. I don't know what to tell you. And then Seahawks. Obviously, I'm not going to root for the Seahawks. And then let's go to the Super Bowl matchups. So the Super Bowl matchups. Hold up. Go here. So here are all the, you could probably figure it out because of what I was saying, but here are all the possible Super Bowl matchups. I don't think all of these are possible, and you're like, it literally says they're all possible. My point is that I don't think the Panthers and the Steelers are going to be able to win, so you've got to get rid of them. I just think Bryce Young's not experienced enough, and I don't think he has enough talent around him yet. I think eventually they might be a contender, but I just don't see it yet, honestly. And then Steelers, I don't think Rodgers is going to be able to hold up against all these other teams. The defense is pretty good, but I just don't think they're going to be able to win against great teams. They were supposed to lose to the Ravens that week, but whatever. And then I don't think they're healthy enough, honestly. I think maybe if they were fully healthy, there'd be a chance, but I don't think the Packers are going to be able to win. Yeah, I mean, Josh Jacobs is fun and everything, but it's like, I just don't think they're going to be able to win. And then O-line's so messed up. Chargers are not going to be able to win. They're just not going to be able to sustain what they've been able to do. Great team. They beat us. They're great. But I just don't think they're insanely good. And then off of this, just because I don't think their offenses are powerful enough, I think Jags are good, but I think they beat up on a lot of bad teams and just stat padded a lot. I don't think the AFC South is going to win a chip this year. I don't think they deserve it, honestly. The Colts were there, and then they lost Daniel Jones. That sucked. And I just don't see them winning. I could see the Texans are like the last team off my list, because then these are my top 15 Super Bowl matchups. Who I think is going to win, who I think is going to lose. But my problem is I don't think the Texans' offense is good enough. I do think their defense is insanely good, and they're coming into the season hot, so that is a little scary for a lot of teams. But I don't think it truly matters. So let me... I don't know if I can do this all at once. Probably not. Probably not. Okay, this is going to be ugly. Sorry about this. So we're going to be going through all the matchups to the ones that... This is kind of like what I want. It's not like what I think. First matchup that I think is possible, but I do not want, is 49ers versus Broncos. I just don't want it to happen. I like the Broncos, but I don't love the Broncos. I think there's 3 AFC teams. So I think any matchup with the Broncos, I just don't think is going to be that fun and interesting. I do think they have some potential, fun things going on, but, they're not great. And I don't want to root for the Niners, so don't give me that matchup, please. And speaking about the Niners, we'll just leave them up here because we're going to have 49ers versus the Patriots. Again, I love Drake May, but my point is I don't want to root for the Niners. I do like a Super Bowl matchup where I can hate a team and then love a team. I think that's fun, but also I don't really care enough. And then we go to if I can find them. Am I going to be able to find them? Probably not. We're going to take away the 49ers, and we are going to have the Seahawks versus the Broncos. Again, a little blast of the past. Peyton Manning versus the Seahawks. Legion of Boom. In their only Super Bowl win. I think they would be pretty excited to play them. I do think the Seahawks would have a pretty good chance to actually win that matchup, which I don't want to see. So, yeah. And then we can leave the Seahawks up here because I really don't want the Seahawks Super Bowl to happen versus the Patriots. Again, I love Drake May. I think the Seahawks would probably win that matchup. I think anybody who comes out of the NFC is probably going to win. I think the only chance that I think the AFC has is the Bills, honestly. I think if any other team makes it, they're not going to be able to win unless some crazy underdog NFC team makes it to the Super Bowl. I just don't see that happening. Now we're going to go to the 49ers and a team that I do want to win the Super Bowl, which is the Bills. Again, any matchup with the 49ers, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, that's the last matchup with the 49ers. I just don't want to see them in the Super Bowl. I don't like them. So, yeah. And then, it's not the last one, it is the last one. Anyways, my point is, I love the Bills. Josh Allen's great. I think the Bills would be able to win that. I also don't know if the 49ers are that good. Putting up 3 points in a season, in a game, it's just not good. And I get the Seahawks defense is really that good, but it's like, they're not that good. this is going to be a quick live stream today. I'm just kind of going through my initial thoughts. Why can I think? 49ers and Bills. Then, I think this one would be a fun one, just because, where are they at? Just because, I can't think. Oh, second-year quarterbacks. We have the Bears versus, well, that's a big Bears logo. I didn't mean to do that. Bears versus Broncos. Again, like, this is one, like, I don't know who would win this, honestly. I think it just depends who's clicking that day, which, again, for a Super Bowl is pretty fun. And I would love to see a second-year quarterback to win the Super Bowl. That's why I would love to see Bo Nix or Caleb Williams or Drake May. I like them all, honestly, which is really cool. Anybody from that draft, I pretty much like. I don't love Penix, but like Bo Nix, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, they're all fun. And then, here, let me put them down. And then, again, because I don't want them to make it, the Seahawks versus the Bills. But I would be really rooting for the Bills. Josh Allen deserves a Super Bowl. He really does. He needs more talent on that freaking team. Honestly, and you can be like, oh, Josh Allen's not clutch or whatever. It's Mahomes. Like, I don't blame him. That's his kryptonite. He's the best quarterback in the league. Yes, he's not in the playoffs this year, which I love, but I think that's a Super. We killed them. Honestly, we killed their dynasty. They'll probably be back next year, just because Mahomes is too good. But yeah, and then again, another fun one. What I was saying before, the Bears versus the Patriots would be a lot of fun. Again, two rookie quarterbacks. I think I would root for Drake May. I do really like Drake May. Honestly, he saved me going into the fantasy football championship. If you didn't know, go look at my shorts. I barely won because he rushed for like 16 yards and I won by like 3 yards. Whole like defense. I explained in the TikTok, or not the TikTok. It's on TikTok, but it's also on YouTube Shorts if you want to go check it out on the channel. But I think I feel bad because there was the Bears Alliance, but then they beat us, so I think that's kind of void at this point. It's playoffs. We don't keep the fake alliances anymore. But it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure doing business with you. But I think I would want Drake May to win, Melton Williams to win. But this Bears team fun. I love Ben Johnson. He's great. And then I keep having. I should have put it up on my computer. I have it on my phone. And then the 7th matchup that I would want is the Rams, because I really want the Rams to win, and the Broncos. Two defenses that are pretty freaking good. The Broncos defense is really good. Again, I would love to see Stafford win. I would also love to see Bo Nix win. It's kind of that scenario. Super Bowl 57? Was it that? 56? I don't remember. Anyways, it's the Super Bowl where it was Joe Burrow versus Stafford. I was like, either way, I'm happy, but I was kind of underwhelmed just because not the play wasn't interesting, but the dynamics. Like, I think you kind of need a villain going into the Super Bowl. And if that's us, I would love that. But if I like don't hate a team, I'm gonna be kind of pissed. Unless it's the Bills. Unless it's the Bills, then yeah. But I think I could hate the Patriots. I think I could. Super Bowl 52 flashbacks. But again, these teams are so much fun to watch. So I would love to see them in the Super Bowl. And then number 6, again, another fun matchup. Bears versus Bills. Again, another fun quarterback matchup. You got the second-year guy, and then you got the experienced Josh Allen. Can he finally win a Super Bowl? Or is this young kid going to come and win a Super Bowl with Ben Johnson? And it just would be fun ball. It would just be fun to watch these offenses go back and forth. Just because Ben Johnson is such a great coordinator, but now head coach. So it's so fun to see these teams just kind of clicking. It's great. Then we have another fun one, Rams versus Patriots. I think my only problem with all the Patriots ones is that you'd have to see Drake may ball out, and if he does ball out, that's fun to watch. But if it's kind of like a disappointing Super Bowl, I'm gonna be really sad. But it seems fun. And then we have, I should have left the Rams up there because we have Rams, and then if I can find it, Bills. Rams versus Bills would be electric, dude. You got the experienced freaking Stafford, and then you have the other experienced Josh Allen, but not as old. So this is kind of like last ditch effort for Stafford to win another Super Bowl, and this is Josh Allen. There's going to be some questions if they don't get far into the playoffs. But if they can make it to the Super Bowl and they lose, oh man, that would be bad. That would be really, really bad. And then, so that's the last Super Bowl matchup without Philly. Obviously, I want Philly to win. But I could see them not. First matchup, Broncos. Would be a fun one. Defenses are really electric. Corners are going to be locked down. I feel like it's going to be a low-scoring game, so maybe I don't love that Super Bowl matchup compared to the other two that we have. But again, Bo Nix is fun. But also I feel like I could be like, yeah, I think we could beat the Broncos, honestly. I know, did we beat the Broncos? We played them. I can't remember if we beat them. I think we beat them, but the Giants lost to them, but then the Giants beat us, and it was like a whole thing. Or no, we lost to the Broncos. I can't remember, honestly. I think we lost to the Broncos, honestly. I forgot. Anybody? Remind me? Okay. My dog's freaking out. Alright. Okay, so the Broncos did beat us. Okay, let's get to the last two matchups before I have to go. Patriots, again, would be a Super Bowl 52 flashback, and if we won our third Super Bowl against them, that'd be a lot of fun. We kind of got this new upcoming guy, and hopefully dynasty. I think it would be really fun to see them in the playoffs every year. And then, sorry, I want to speed this up, the Bills. The fans would go absolutely insane, and it would be so entertaining leading up to the Super Bowl, and at the Super Bowl, everybody would go absolutely ballistic, and it's just, this matchup has been waiting to happen, and Josh Allen just has not been able to make it to the Super Bowl, and I've been waiting for it. Please, this is the year where you finally got to do it, buddy. Come on. No Mahomes, no Lamar, no Burrow. Please, Joshy. And then let's go to the preseason predictions real quick. I thought the Eagles' ceiling was 14-3 and the floor was 10-7. We went, and my prediction was 12-5. We should have went 12-5 if we beat the Commanders. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Now we just gotta lock it in the playoffs. Oh, the hot takes I had. I think I said the Chiefs are gonna take a step back, and the Broncos and the Chargers would make the playoffs. Happened, which is actually freaking crazy. I also said the Vikings were going to win the division. That didn't work out. I thought 9 was going to lock in. He did not. Bears, I said, were second, which was a hot take coming into the season, and now they won the division. And then I said Lions, Packers. This was before the Micah Parsons trade, so I think I would have pushed them in front of the Lions, honestly, but I also don't know if I would have put the Lions at the very bottom in the beginning of the season. I don't remember, honestly. This was kind of a throw-up division. I couldn't tell who was going to win. But yeah, and then I said AJ Brown was the best deep ball receiver. He struggled in the beginning of the season, and he's still kind of struggling, honestly. I blame that on Kevin Patullo, and Kevin Patullo solely. He was apparently leading the locker room, just in general, in talks and vibes and whatever AJ Brown was. And I can't wait to see it, and I hope in the playoffs we're finding our rhythm back. If we don't, I wouldn't be surprised, just because Kevin Patullo sucks. But yeah, I mean, we'll have to see. And then what else did I say? I said the Steelers weren't gonna. Mike Tomlin was gonna go less than 9-8. They should have. Honestly, they were gonna go 9-8 again if the Ravens won that, and they were gonna miss the playoffs. I said they were gonna miss the playoffs. They should have missed the playoffs. But it's fine. It's good. They'll lose to the Texans, hopefully. I don't know, but I think they'll lose to the Texans. But yeah, I'm excited. Let me go through. Yeah, I'm gonna look through the I had the record predictions. Let me throw this up real quick. Again, if my dog gets loud, I apologize. Here we go. All right. Yeah. So I'm trying to look. So Vikings had 12-5. Crazy. I think I mean their team was not good enough. They just straight up weren't, which really sucks. But they just weren't. Bears had going 10-6. I think they went. Did they go 11-6? I think they did. But we had it worse or something. I don't know. I don't remember. Lions going 9-7. I think they went 9-7, missed the playoffs. I did think the Lions were going to miss the playoffs, so give me that, please. And then I had the Packers going 8-8. That whole division, I think I stacked up too much, honestly. I thought the Vikings were going to be good. 1 seed. Good job, Braden. Go ahead. Seahawks again. I had making the playoffs, and Rams I had making the playoffs. I did not think the Niners were going to be good enough. And they struggled a lot this season, so I'm surprised they even made it in the playoffs. But they've been pretty freaking electric, which is why I'm a little scared. And then what else do we have? We have the Cardinals going 8-9. Way too much for them, honestly. Okay, well, I wasn't finished my prediction, so we'll come back to that. Over here, we have the Broncos going 14-30. We have the Chiefs going 12-5 and making the playoffs. That didn't happen. And the Chargers going 11-5. I thought they were going to also make the playoffs. That hurts. Ravens and Bengals. I really thought they were going to play well. They did not, unfortunately. You can't keep Burrow healthy. Sorry, my dog's freaking out. I will probably dip in a minute. I just want to go back through it. I thought the Texans were going to make the playoffs, which isn't a big surprise. I thought the Colts were going to suck. Apparently, Daniel Jones is just that guy, and Steichen's great, which we knew. Titans, again, sucked. I knew that was going to happen. Jags, some big surprise. Patriots, big surprise. Steelers, I thought they were going to miss the playoffs. Raiders, I'm not surprised. Giants, I'm not surprised. And then I had Philly going. Oh, well, that's not helpful. I went to the end of the thing. Hold up. I'm legit. Give me a minute. Well, I can't look at the... Where are we at? I had the Commanders going playoffs, unfortunately. But listen, I had the Panthers going 8-9. I just didn't think they would make the playoffs off of that. Yeah, I had 12-5. Commanders go 10-7. That's just so unfortunate for Jaden Daniels. I don't think the Commanders are going to be able to have a mobile quarterback like that. Why do I keep doing that? But yeah, that sucks. But I just know my dog's going to start freaking out even more. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Go enjoy playoffs today. I'm hyped. 4:30. Panthers versus Rams. And that's it. And go Birds tomorrow. I think we're going to be able to beat the Niners. I really do. I just don't think a team that puts up 30 points is going to be able to beat us. But also, our offense has sucked all year. So, if they don't want to show up in the playoffs, they don't want to show up in the playoffs. Wouldn't be surprised. It's going to be close. Always is. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. And have a fantastic day. And if you cannot have a fantastic day today, have a fantastic day tomorrow. I'll catch you guys in the next one.